He was like,
nope. All you. But there are little things you notice about people when you're playing with
it's good all the time.
them all the time. God is good.
We're back. First things first, God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Signing in all the walls, doing. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, he can be taught. We are farming Wotan. What? Yeah, we've made it to that level where we're like, yeah, I go see what Wotan will drop for me. What? Head to toe legit, farming Wotan. Yo, on my camera, you sitting back there on that real chill on the box thing. You know what I'm doing on yours? And I'm like, yo, this is like Double Dragon.
Yeah, because you're like, sitting on the box.
Because I'm sitting on the box for you. Yeah. Yeah.
Woo.
Alright. So, baby, what does it feel like to go on the Midnight's Cairn and fight it legitimately? And without mods, even while being watched, where people are like, hey, you see how their health doesn't?
Great.
You know, people like the person who were with it, but still talking. The guy that was with us just now cheated for us. What? Huh? Do what? What did I just say?
That guy that was cheating.
That's all you heard. Okay, what was the rest of my sentence?
Cheated for us.
There you go. How could you tell? How could you tell? How could you tell?
I couldn't tell. I wasn't paying him any
No,
attention.
how could you tell? I'm asking you from me as you. Because obviously you couldn't tell. Because I could. How could you tell?
How could you tell?
Baby, you know how many times I fought Wotan?
Yes.
How could I tell? You know how many times I fought Wotan?
Yes.
I know how strong I am. So, giving me your exasperated yes, could you lower your exasperation level by 25%? If I had a mod for that shit, I'd be wearing it right now. Obviously, he was. Hence the reason why I said, how could you tell from your perspective? And you were like, how could you tell? I couldn't tell. You were like, I couldn't tell. I was like, shit, I knew you couldn't tell. I'm not asking how you couldn't tell. I'm asking how you could tell from your perspective. The question you should be asking. He was cheating. How could you tell? Remember, Way to Gun? They're having the conversation at the sperm bank, and the guy says, I didn't ask that. And he goes, you should. And that's when I fell in love with Benicio del Toro's character in the movie. I brought it up. I was like, it's one of the scenes in the movie where they're not shooting. But it's awesome as shit because he goes to the point. He keeps telling him real shit. He's like, I never killed a man. And the guy went like this, I never asked that. And he's like, you should. You getting sperm from these motherfuckers to give to be babies for women. And you haven't asked whether or not that guy has killed a man. You should. How could you tell? I wasn't asking if you could tell. You couldn't. I was asking, how could you tell? So you could put that in the Daniel at your table's box. So later on, when you don't ask and can't tell, he'll be like, yo, you know, right now, Daniel will be asking, how could you tell? And you'd be like, tell what? I missed it. And he'd be like, yup. Hypnosis is real. I have hypnotized you. And I put a little me inside of you. And he tells you to do things, but the things he tells you to do are going to keep you alive and make you kick ass. How could you tell? I couldn't tell. Notice I didn't put a person in there until after the question. How could you tell? It was impossible to tell. That's a Spock answer. Sound like it, don't it? How could you tell? It was easily obvious, Captain. Long before Spock answered with what a person he was talking to, he gave the answer. It's a Japanese thing. That's why his eyes were all skinty and the shit was kung fu, is because over there they don't worry about trying to tell you who is talking to you. They worry about what they're talking about, and then they worry about who's talking to you. That's why your family name goes before your name. Nobody gives a fuck about you. It's just your family, because there's a bunch more of them than there are you. We're worried about the Williams clan before we're worried about Daniel. So I did that Asian shit. My nigga. I can tell. I fought Wotan so many times. I have fought Wotan so many times. But we were spectating you. You were going to say that, right?
No.
Please say you were going to say that. Please say you were going to say that.
I love it.
Okay. Thank you for being honest. I respect your honesty, scumbag.
A human would be pondering the meaning of life. Let me try. Oh, there it is.
So how could he be cheating if he was spectating a game? Should have been your next question.
Intel says there's an elevator down to the lower levels. Make your way there and be ready for some heavy resistance. I'm counting on you, Vault Hunter.
Be ready for some heavy resistance. Look, bro. I do this. I can tell a cheater from a mile away. You know the hardest cheaters to see? They're the ones that have figured out the science. That they just tweak a little piecey piece. But let me watch them. Watch them do what? Oh, anything. With flash. Oh, yeah. I'm only a pro enough at that level to do it with flash. And there were 3 flags in the room, right? No, I ran totally legit. Nah, you feel off. Even the game agrees. Oh, my game blue screen. Let's stop. Well, that's just because we're doing changes. Whatever. Whatever. You notice I didn't say shit. My game blue screen. I didn't say a damn thing. I wonder why. You wonder why? Nah, I was just being totally fucking sarcastic, which is why God kept my mouth shut. So I didn't say a word. See? If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing. Mama told me that. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing. Y'all had y'all little talk about blue screen and shit. And I'm like, baby, you do realize we just re-outfitted a modder. Why are you having this talk? Oh, I get it. Because she's a good person. The most civilized person you ever met. And then I went, Shaw thought she was uncivilized? Okay, whatever. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Tanisha's uncivilized. Yeah, she's uncivilized. Nigga, no. She's the most civilized person you ever met. She cares about people, even when it's right in her face. Baby, people we play with in life just use the mod on your live. True or false? Somebody we've never met on your live. While we were playing, we outfitted them with brand new gear. We said you don't have to mod. Now I was just watching my numbers and deciding whether or not I needed to continue. If people we like are doing it, what the fuck makes you think people we don't know, what are they doing? Huh? Huh? Huh, baby? Huh, baby? That's not a huh. Come on, you ain't gotta be Sherlock Holmes to figure that one out. I don't know. Yo, look, I'm recording this live. Don't make me look bad. If you ain't got shit that goes directly with my conversation, boy, just nod and say yes. Because here's the deal. You're either with me or against me. So if you're with me, shut up and just be like, yup, right, that shit is whack. But if you're really having a moral conundrum about this point right now, if it's really, I don't know, if you're really having that moment, or even better, if you feel like playing the devil's advocate right now, especially if you feel like playing devil's advocate right now, don't addendum this thing. It's just nod and do what black people are supposed to do on movies and be like, shit, damn, that's whack. Because that, I don't know, is really making me think about you. Are you a goblin? You just failed goblin test number 32. Goblins are the ones that don't know about things. They'll not know about what they're doing while they're raping the fuck out of you, chopping off your limbs, and eating your flesh. So, I just need to know whether or not you know about stuff. And before you're going to say, I know about stuff, I was going to wait for you not to say it, but you said it. You failed goblin test number 1. Obviously, you know I'm not a goblin, and you're going to fail all the goblin tests about me. Goblin test number 1. You notice how you never said what goblin test number 1 was? Goblin test number 1. I'm not a goblin. I passed all these tests. Now, goblin test number 1 has, that's 2. Last goblin test. Are you a goblin? Cracking. You passed goblin test number 2. If asked if you're a goblin, don't say shit. Just keep doing what you're doing, because if you were a goblin, I'd kill you. Well done. You did it. There's no proper answer for that question. If I answer yes, if I answer no, he's gonna say something. He's gonna. I know him. I know him. I know. Ah! Fuck it. I'll just keep fighting with him and not die. Baby, look around us. Stop shooting. Calm down. Calm down. You went like this. They're all dead. So, Goblin Slayer, you're not a goblin. You passed Goblin test number 2. Just as I require. But don't you go thinking I'm not a goblin, because you might run into one of me that's a goblin and have to kill it. And then kill it, because it's a goblin me. It's just me as a goblin. And that means you definitely gotta kill it, because if it's me as a goblin, it's gonna be a human slayer. Oh wait, that came out wrong. Shoot more. Shot Marcus. Yeah, you're pretty smart. For a smarty pants. Tanisha, I've known you for years and I've tested you so many times. And people like to say, I don't test my friends. That's a lie. You've passed Goblin test number 2. I'll kill goblins with you anytime. Everybody fails Goblin test number 1 because they always don't want to tell me whether or not they think I'm a goblin. They tell me no, they're lying. They tell me yes, they're lying. They tell me they're lying, they're telling the truth. And then I go like this. Whoa, that's number 3. What do you mean number 3? This is the 3rd time every answer I give to that. For all I know, you're the ultimate goblin that just decided to destroy all the goblin race. Right? It makes sense once you can think about it. If you can imagine it, it exists. So get ready, Vault Hunter. That's a big galaxy to go hunt in. We were supposed to have a new fucking thing today, but they extended something, which makes me happy. Because, baby, what I say about the takedown, it doesn't get any stronger than this. Let's go do some Cartel Valkyrie. You ready?
Alright. Got it. Win.
Win.
Fuck everything.
Ready to move.
I just used you as a shield because you had this big old invincibility shield on you and I liked it. No more locked doors, man. Get washed in corrosion. Pathetic end for pathetic creatures. I have so much ammunition. It is insane. Go away, Rota. You saw her drop down and then go away. Go away, Rota. Punishment from heaven. Go away, bitch. Yo, she just got pounded. She's got pounded. I gotta put my shield up. Put your shield up, go away, do your thing, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. We ain't got time. Yo, no time for the fake ones. I just tipped some Chris now on my lace one. From east to west coast, spread love, son. Oh, it's all three of them. Look at this. Look at this. Watch, it's so pretty. Watch them go down. Watch them go on same time. Same time. You want to fight together? You get done together. Get done. They got done. They're done. Even as a flock, the Valkyries couldn't end my heart. Those are advanced mechs. We're after something bigger. Keep going. Baby, you see what happens when we're not cheating? One, the loot up here is better. Look at this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, I'm telling you, baby.
Much better. The loot was horrible.
The loot was horrible last time. I ain't say nothing because I don't complain about my loot. I just fight it out.
Right. But it was horrible. Nothing.
Yo, the game knows when you ain't walked a mile. Walking a mile, walking a mile, walking a mile, walking a mile, walking a mile. The game knows you ain't walked no fucking mile. You ain't did shit. Your loot doesn't deserve to be nothing. Lay down. I'll get you, Bolt Thief. Thanks for the LPQs, baby.
You're welcome.
Yo, thank you for the legitimate OPQs, baby. These motherfuckers out here on some sad shit. We're rocking the legit gear. He was like, these shields are legit. And that's the funny thing. The reason why it's funny to them that those shields could be legit is because shields he's seen even modded look like that. All the modded ones have a few more bells and whistles, but he's like, yo, what the fuck? I didn't know regular gear looked like this. Even these shields are legit. Fuck yeah, bro. Yo, that looks like modded gear to me. Nah, it looks like modded gear to you because you don't know what real gear looks like. You know what modded gear looks like. I know what real gear, modded gear. The reason why one of my favorite scenes in what's the name of that movie? Snatch, is when Bullet Through Tony's talking to those guys, is because they have guns on them. And that's a scene that most people would lose their shit. Except Bullet Through Tony looks at their guns and he's like, the reason why is because, break the long story short, is that you have replicas and I have a Desert Eagle .50. Nigga, this is a conversation. I know guns. You've got replicas and I've got a Desert Eagle .50. You've got mods and I've got legit gear. Fuck out of my face. Not only do I know what legit gear looks like, I know what to look for to buy in the store to get the shit that I want to pop up more. Wait, you mean Marcus actually affects the things you pick up in the stage and Zed? Remember how he said, are those shields legit? I always go to Zed and buy everything Zed's got. Remember you said, you say, Zed's meds, baby. Zed's meds. That's alright. I want you trash it, yeah. Unless it's trash you selling. Hold up, baby, watch this. I was added to the pile, shall I? Watch this, ready?
Don't get shot too much now.
Don't get shot too much now. Now, if I'm using a mod that makes me invincible, that makes this store useless.
Yeah.
You know how much programming it takes to build this store into the game?
Yeah, that was one of
I
the
can jump
things
on
the
it.
creators
You see me?
about.
I can jump on it. You see me jumping on it? This is real. You know how much programming it takes to put that in there?
Yes.
So if I use a mod that makes that useless, it's kind of like saying fuck those people.
Yes, but like I said, that was one of the things the creators talked about. They never thought about scaling the vending machines to the mayhem that was going to take them a while to get there.
No, no,
Which is
wait.
why-
And here's the thing. When they said it, they went, you know what? We apologize. We're working on it. Because I love Gearbox.
Yeah.
I know they do that.
I do too.
My favorite thing about Gearbox is that if you tell them that their blue isn't blue enough, they go back and work with their... Yo, the contrast is never right on the... Yo, what did he say? He's like, the first one there gets to set the tit setting. Oh, the tit setting's never right on the DVD.
Maybe I sent them a video of my gun not reloading and locking on me in gameplay.
And you know what? I guarantee you, they're on it.
They fixed it. That gun does not cause me any more issues or problems.
Yo, these
None of
guys
them do.
are by far the most
And they responded back
responsive
to me, and their
team.
response was awesome. They responded back to me the next day, and then followed up with me 3 days later.
Wait. They responded back to you the next day
How it
and
was.
followed up with you 3 days later to see, do you like that? And you know what you went like this? I didn't even think that you guys were going to do anything. But more importantly, yes.
So when people say, oh, I'm not going to report this, I'm not going to say anything, they're not going to do anything, I say, no, they will. Report it. Say something. They do something about it. This is the one company that I give much respect to because they do respond to you, and they listen, and they do something.
You know what? I wonder if Blizzard misses me. Because I used to put all this in the Blizzard. Overwatch, comp.
Andrew tried to get me to play Overwatch the other day. He said, I was over there. He said, come on.
Yo, you would blow his mind with how good you are.
I said, no. Because I sat here and watched a dude playing. I can't even think of the character's name.
Don't worry about names, just that you finish the story.
He kept rolling off the map on purpose. The other team did not fight. He kept rolling off the map. They were on point. They had moved down clearly.
No, the story is getting long, baby. I'm good. I'm good. You gave me enough detail. They're gonna do a murder on you. Affecting the gravity of which you live in. Make sure the room's clear, room clear. Looting, looting. Only. I got the left. Bye, bitch. They're gonna do a murder on you!
There's my info.
Come on, boy. We have much to do. Become better as a pack. You are prey. This is the way. Wouldn't Flak be made out of blue like a guardian? He is a robot. He would be made out of armor, but we aren't made out of armor. Wow, Flak's a robot made out of blue. Like the motherfucker from the Time Machine. I like my sci-fi magazine. The real Flak is an energy being that is a digi-crypt of information about things. That's why he can know how to kill things. He's a librarian with a gun. Disintegrating, commencing. Nah, bitch. How about you blow up? I told you, I got the left side. Fair play, my teammate. I'm on you. Oh, you got a second win before I could even move towards you. I went, fair play, my teammate. I'm on you. No, I'm good. Don't worry about me. left, the left side. Let's go. They're gonna do a murder on you. Oh yeah, give me that big hair, baby. Let's go. Another, more. Baby, you see the difference on real play, how we play, teamwork, making the dream work, we're keeping it real, making it safe, not to mention it's sexy. More importantly, it's legit. We didn't cheat to do this. You know how hard we had to fight? Kudos to you, baby. Kudos. Getting up to this level is some serious shit. Move. Fear not, my friend, I have you.
Yes. And I expect you for weakness. We need a
Damn, dude, you really just handling that nigga. It's not doing a lot of damage, but yeah, he ain't shooting. I know. He doesn't have a gun right now. Remember what Radius said? No hammer. I know how to no hammer these motherfuckers, baby. No hammer. He was just standing there getting fucked up for a second. Why? Because every hit I was doing was an original melee. What do you mean an original melee? Well, you know how your pet has a perk if they attack somebody, it does bonus blah blah blah. Don't you? An original melee, the first strike. But you reset your first melee strike. How? The same way you reset your first bullet strike. Just trust me, dog. You gotta be good with it to understand what I'm saying, bro. I tried all my movies, bro. I got on that nigga like a spider monkey. Yeah, you pretty big, but I'm gonna climb you. You lucky this is a video game, my nigga. Otherwise, I'd have crawled inside of your helmet and thought your thoughts. What the fuck does that mean? That I'd have crawled inside of your helmet and thought your thoughts. Don't y'all remember Star Trek? When the nigga put the worm things inside of them dudes' helmets and mind controlled, what was his name? Chekhov?
Yes.
And the black dude with the motherfucking what were they called? Slug? No. Look at that. You was gonna do it. You would do it by accident. I was going. Oh, I didn't mean to. Do you see that angle? Nah, my ninja. Nah, my ninja. Yo, you done apologized and talked about it for weeks. There you go. Go ahead, do that now. There you go. The fuck? I know Kung Fu. You crazy? If that would have happened, I wouldn't even have been that mad. I'd have been like, what goes around comes around, easy come, easy go. And she kept apologizing for weeks, trying to make it up to me. And I'd have been like, it's all good. I'm just gonna talk about it right now. And moment over. And moment over. Alright, so you ready to go fight Wotan? The Tan Man?
Yep, coming around.
I'm trying to get these shotguns with under 50% and 300 and wild action skill 200. I want to get 6 of them, which means I need 12 of them. So don't talk to me. I got a big mission. Wait, I thought you said when you do that you be done. Then you're obviously lying because Daniel never said he would be done. Tanisha, you relay this. Daniel never said that. But I thought you said when you do that you'd be done. Daniel never said that. Ready?
Ready?
Give me a second. Let's go. Half past the clock is cuckoo.
Now that is definitely your target. Light that giant bastard up.
Let's do this. You good? Alright, come on, man. You gotta talk to me, man. You gotta say something. If you're good, immediately let me know. If you're bad, let me know. I'm good.
Are you good?
Steph, do you see me? Oh shit. It was no time. There was no time. Immediately when I died, my thing went 1, 2, and I was gone. You can finish this. You can finish this. You got this. They're slick. This is the easiest time. Just stay frosty. You've done 2 before. Stay frosty. You got this. Ooh, so close. That was like 90%, right? And then it went, Your pet has died.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go take a pee-pee.
Okay.
Quickly now, the hunt still rages.
But quickly now, the hunt still rages.
Boring. I wish I'd kept some bones to whittle.
Good morning, everyone. Let's see. Let's check on. But still streaming, so. That's all good. Ooh, Guardian token.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Took me a second. My Justin Bieber. So, today's the day. I know, right? I know, right? Alright, okay. So, let me go ammo up.
Okay.
Alright, you can hit it whenever you're ready.
You got it, sir. Top way crypto. I
just carried a 3 I just carried her 3. You saw that, right? I'm breaking up.
Feel the bloodlust.
Putting back messages. When you use broken pieces of messages, you gotta decipher what the message reads. What? But I didn't think it was that hard because I just thought of it like it was Wheel of Fortune. And you already had some of the letters. I thought of it like a game. It was fun to me. On the street, friends. They're gonna do a murder on you! Shit! I got blown up. My moan explosive. My bad, baby.
I thought I had it. His bra was like, I thought I had it.
You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right?
I was about to pick you up and then it swirled in. I can see a green when I see it. I know the green when I see it. It was my own rocket. I know what it feels like when I get smashed. won't rock it. It's just ugly. Yo, the way I'm hitting people is disgusting. Let's do this. Woo! Yeah, last word. Woo! You died with dignity, right? Not really, sir. More to do, my friend. Let's go. He's not hunting himself. I can't do this alone. I thought you didn't believe in the word can't. I do. Not believe in telling you that I can't. Ever. Because it makes you think you can say can't. But there's a chance that I can't do. I told you that I don't believe in can't, and you remind me that I don't believe in can't. And as long as you're there to speak to me, I won't have to let the bees out of the case and become a killer crazy cannibal that destroys everything. You see, it works for everybody. They're gonna do a murder on you. They're gonna do a murder on you. Nigga, I got the science on this. I watch Rick and Morty. Blah, bitch. They're gonna do a murder on you. Oh, you think you're a heavyweight and I can't toss you? I can toss you. They're gonna do a murder on you. You think you can't get tossed? You think you can't get tossed? They're gonna do a murder on you. You think you can't get tossed? You think you get tossed? You think you get tossed? You think you get tossed? They're gonna... Bye, bitch! They're gonna do a murder on you! Badass. Heavyweight. Off the side. Nothing but net. I'm on you, teammate. Never mind. Watch your left, I got your right. 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 Watch it. Never mind, I'll watch your left. You got your right. Nothing. None, honey.
Fancy.
They're gonna do a murder on you. Good night. You had time enough to buy t-shirts though. That's because in case we got lost in the crowd. They're gonna do a murder on you. That was in case you got separated in the crowd. Yo, that actually is a tactically good idea though, right?
Right.
What if other people are wearing green heads? That's not likely. Yeah, fuck likely. Let's all wear the same t-shirt and have green heads. Now that's really separating ourselves. And I bet you it was the little Corvo that came up with that idea. Yo, you notice how little Corvo and little Terry act exactly opposite of adult Corvo and adult Terry?
Yes.
And one is supposed to be the female and one is supposed to be the male. But wow, that whole chest was legendary. I'll read it later. Everything was good. Let's go. Let's rock. I got your back. I got left side. You're on right. On my way. No mind. Test guys here. Covering you. They're gonna do a murder on you. Stop shooting yourself, baby. I do it myself all the time. So I'm not telling you anything you don't know, and they ain't got all this shit. Oh, I got second wind. I like that double O. I like that double O. I'll go with double O second wind. Double O second wind. That sounds like a cool ass band name. Kaboom, bitch. Let's do this. I got left side. Follow me. You got right side, I got left side. Wow. That made me happy too. Wow, you can get off all 3 of your super shots for your rocket launcher? Yes. 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 Are you just yes man? No. I was just answering yes for the next 3 dumbass questions. 2. I just want to make sure we're too questioning and you just watch it rock. Watch it rock. You know? Instead of asking dumb questions, just watch it rock. They're gonna do a murder on you. Baby, move towards me. Yeah, that's right. Waving the door works just as good. Stay in the room. Oh yeah, oh so delicious, you made them bounce. What, heavies can bounce? Yeah, everybody can bounce. Hit them hard enough. do this. I'm up. It's Wolf Time. We don't have time for that conversation. That's for other people. This is Wolf Time. You either winning or we're dying. Well, that put me in the coffin. Do 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 do.
I missed you, little friend.
Do 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 I know it reads kill Wotan, but
you all watching the live stream since you have known. He died. Green was killed, he was killed, Wotan died.
you'd be hard pressed to find some Wotan on the stage. I mean, there are lots of pieces of them all over the place. 4 on the yacht. What am I using on the yacht? Nothing on the yacht, right? That's 4. Wow.
He's dead.
Weapon damage, period. Not heavy. Just weapon. And radiation. It wouldn't matter. Radiation, I'm hitting shit. You know, it's funny. My radiation resistance is just to be a smack in the face of when someone would try and use radiation against me. Hey, what the fuck are these guys? Never mind, I was just crazy. My map's reading something. Never mind.
Yeah, mine's just reading the same thing. Red dots up there.
Oh, you see him too?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna happen in real life. What do you mean, real life or the game? Oh, you see him too? So, yeah, let's back out and go to Sanctuary and collect our lost loot, because obviously this game dropped some shit, because it just dropped the ball.
Yep.
Dropped the ball. It's like, don't you understand? Cell dropped the ball. And Cell was sitting there like this, giving him a straight face like, I'm not joining. Come on, Cell, you get it. Dropped the ball. Yo, Cell went, you just storyline glitched me. You just used plot on me, you son of a bitch. He's like, yeah, of course you got a super secret power up, man. It's gonna be great. But then Cell had a super secret power up, and it was gonna be great. See, because the thing is, when you use plot or armor against somebody, they might have plot armor against you. You remember when particular person said, oh, I'll just call the cops on you. And when they called the cops on me, you called the cops you knew. Yeah, it's not fair, man. We won't bring up names or situations, aside from the fact that it's good to know cops. Which cops? The good ones. I said it's good to know cops, so obviously the good ones.
Right.
Well, that's not really an answer. Yeah, it is.
Right?
My nigga, yeah, it is. You didn't know? Not every cop is a good cop, yo. You can't trust them all. Some of them aren't good. And then, yo, check me out, my nigga. I know good cops.
Damn
What?
you, Tyree Hillitso. Damn you!
What's
Damn you.
Damn you. 10 times 2 is 20. 30.
I am alive!
You're not there yet, baby. You're not there yet. But we'll see what you do when your numbers read, right? You're almost there. Stop rearing your ugly head, you goddamn sexy bitch. I'm so mad at you. Yo, you know what's funny? You know what's funny, baby? Baby, when they take down Mayhem 10, I'll be able to use all these other weapons. Remember? The only reason the weapons weren't doing enough was because Mayhem 10 was too strong for all the other weapons. And they went like this. Look, instead of bring every single weapon up, this was a stupid thing that happened at a meeting. Somebody went, instead of bring all weapons up, why don't we take Mayhem 10 down?
Yeah, well, at least I ain't no turd farmer.
And after they looked at it logistically, they were like, you know what? That would cost less. Take less time.
Gaping hole in the sky.
You have one of those?
I just got it.
Isn't it pretty?
And guess what my equipment is?
Yo, hold on, wait. Before you say it, I just found something that's cryo damage and cryo efficiency.
It's okay.
Nice.
It reads melee damage, adds incendiary damage to melee attacks, and when you melee somebody, launches a barrage of homing attacks. Yo, don't you have a Zane doing cryo?
Uh-huh.
Now, the question would be this. you'd have to build up your cryo to the point that it maximized out the loss of the just deathless, right? But that would be pretty easy, we're saying, right? Especially if I told you that the item does this. Come here, I'll show it to you. Come here, take this. You can take this and tell me the rest of what you were talking about, because this shit is zane shattering. Talk about a good haul. What does it do? Cryo damage and cryo efficiency at the same time.
Alright. So I just got 3 tips.
Here you go. Here you go. There you go.
Well, here, hold up. I'm going to give you this.
Oh, I thank you. It's a boom. I'm farming those. You what? I'm farming the boom.
Because it gave me 2 other ones that are really cool.
It's cool. It's cool. It could have gave you 5 other ones that are really cool. Thank you for the one.
Right?
I don't need to hear the backstory. Nigga, I'm trying to tell you the backstory. I don't give a fuck about the backstory. I'm gonna knee in the face, stab you in the throat, kick you off the roof, and hope to God that you turn into a bottle of Dasani. Nigga turned into a bottle of Dasani water. What the fuck was that? Yo, he was like, nigga turned into a bottle, to a glass of Dasani. What the fuck was that?
It's okay.
No.
It was just a dream.
Don't need me.
Thanks
What's
for
that?
keeping us safe.
It's just a dream. Oh, wow, I don't need to even... Alright, okay. Here's the thing. The Tiggs Boom does 18 a shot at a elemental of 8% chance at 2/8. The optimized OPQ does 9/6 a shot times 2. Times 2 of 9/6 is 19. Times 18 of 18 is 18 squared, which is...
Maybe it's time to switch up my facial hair situation.
200. Remember? I learned this back in school. Everything that's double digits, if you can't figure out what it is, you always know this. After you go 10 times the number and 10 times itself, remember you started squaring? Every number times 10 was over 100. 18 times 18 is more than 100 of that. That's not one of that. You know how people got confused by the 1? I was like, yeah, but that's only one of the ones. What about the 8? And they're like, well, it's not as big as the 1. I was like, you obviously don't understand how numbers work. That 8 is most of a 1 minus 2. And even if you just had the 2, you would still want the 2, right? And that's what I said to somebody in math. I was like, you'd still want that 2, right? Well, break it on down. Break it on down. This double penetrating pneumatic Tiggs Boom is going to play. You. and you're going on the wall.
Yeah, well, at least I ain't no turd farmer. That's what I should have said to that bastard. Next time.
Trinity.
This is the first one I've got with the wall under 50% off. I'm gonna see how she rocks. But I've done a little bit of the math. I'm not gonna say I'm finalized it. I've never used it in combat. But she seems like she'll be a good backup weapon to my rocket launcher, which I ain't losing nothing because she's only my backup weapon to my rocket launcher. This is backup. I just don't, you know, I'm trying to farm them. I'm farming. I want to find the best one. And I've got this one. That's incendiary. That's all fire. Nice. Hold up. This one does more damage, lower accuracy, better handling, faster reload, faster fire rate, lower mag. How many does this have in the mag? 3. Wow. So why it reads 4 is because I have bonus 50% mag. But 3 is only counted as 4 because that Ghost 5 will probably only count on bonus things like reloads. I get the Ghost 5. Remember how they were like, Neo, you're the pieces of code that roll off. We have a code that is systematically built around people that make free will choices. It was very long, but in there what he was trying to break down was this. It's really hard to make it all even out for everybody, even when we made it bad. When we made it good, when we made it bad, it didn't matter how we made it. It's really hard to even it out for you guys because you guys kind of catch on that it's not even. Now this is the reason why even then I was like, why would they care? These are batteries. Fuck them. You ever seen how hot a person gets when they're angry? I'm pretty sure you could heat that shit, take that heat and be like, woo! And use that until they burn out. Don't worry, they produce millions of semen and eggs. I don't see why it's a problem. But the story truly is that it was supposed to be a neural network. So you don't want it to overheat. You kind of want it to be like the internet. Low band, high width, high band, low width. Weird shit. Oh shit. Somebody's watching it with a comment. New raid here yet? No. Oh shit. Baby, there's somebody watching live because you're a doctor and they'll trust you long before they trust me. Whew. Would you like to inform them?
Your mic cut out. I didn't hear you.
The status of the raid.
Oh, it has been postponed. There is no date, but it's just been postponed. And Cartels has been extended.
It says postponed. Cartels. Hold up. All right, crew. Are we off mic? Good. T, come over. Come. If my mic cuts out on you, you pretend you heard what I said and pretend what I would have said. Trust me, we'll get it back on the second play. Take two. All right, you ready? We're back on camera. All right, going 3. All right, yeah, and my pet's tail is just whipping around, and thank God that take 1 worked the first time, right, guys? Right? Nobody heard that, right? Nobody heard that, because if you heard that, I'll come to your house and I'll find you. I will find you and I will cut you. Yo, he's so emphatic. All right, let's roll. Wait, remember he was like, I've got a hostage in here. He's like, oh my god. He's like, don't worry, I just acting. All right, baby, let's roll. Because I'll come to your house and I'll find you. I'll find you. I'll cut you.
I need to. Oh, I need to get a modifier.
Let's go get a modifier. I need one too. Yo, this thing is a joy to use. It's like so goddamn smooth.
Yeah.
There's another comment on my live. Let me check it. Broadcast, view comments. I heard it have a nice flight to my house, laugh my ass off. I heard it have a nice flight to my house, laugh my ass off. I wouldn't have to fly to your house these days, man. I could deliver to your house. But that's a serious low pan, yo, deadpan, low pan. Yo, I'm not even that serious. I don't care. I actually love you, and the only thing I would send to your house would be some weed, because everybody needs some weed these days. I wouldn't fly to your house. But if I did fly to your house, now check me out. Notice how most people would take it to the negative level. No, if I did fly to your house, we would be smoking. Why? Because that shit is the truth. We got good weed these days, brother, sister. I don't care how you identify. We would definitely be high. Yo, wait, baby, you heard me, brother, sister.
Yeah.
I don't care how you identify. We would definitely be high. I'm making sure everybody's getting high.
Your dedication to helping others is admirable.
Holy shit, did you hear what Ted just said? I was like, I'm making sure everybody's getting high. And Ted is with your dedication to helping others is admirable. That's why I love Tennis and her tight fucking I do squats booty. She does squats, I can tell. I can tell. The high score is 68. I need to make some moves that are going to change things. Let's see what I can do. Okay, here we go.
I can relate to your altruism as much as I can relate to a psycho bandit building a chandelier out of sausage links.
I need a move that makes two things brighten up. One move. Can I do that? Can I do that? Can I do that? Can I do that in one move? Can I do that? Can I do that? I can do one move that makes 67. I can do this, but that only gets me that. That's one move, 67.
Fall to your knees and curse the heavens, knowing that you will likely never be as intelligent as me.
I love you, Tanner. She is so fucking sexy. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. All right, I got an idea. What? What's your idea? I do this, and that. Now I have 4 moves to make 68. What if the next 2 moves each are 2 points? Ooh, that's gonna be tough. 1. Well, that's not 2 points. Yeah, trust me, I'm working on what I got.
Nothing keeps the clothing on like the admission that one is a game designer.
Hold up. I'm about to take some points away. See how I got 2 points? Maybe I messed it up in there. Now each one of those one moves, I'll leave. Why? Because there's only one move. Now, let me look at this one move. Take that down. That's 3. That's 3 points. That can stay. 1 point. 2 points. You can stay. 1 point. You can go. Now I got a 2 and a 3. And a long line. Maybe it seemed like I had a lot of bullets, but in reality, I need to be making all headshots. These 2, I want them up there. That 3rd one, I want that up there.
I can't make flak jackets small enough for the little bastards.
14 more points. Moses. No. Nope.
Oh, apologies. I just came to the answer. It was delightfully obvious. I'm delighted you chose to take a break from being a cog in the military-industrial machine in order to be a cog in the scientific research machine.
Five more points, 4 more moves. Here we go.
If your brain will not cooperate, maybe consider watching reality programming to beat it into submission.
Two more points, 2 more moves.
I designed this game, you know. Feel free to threaten my life on the Echo Net if you don't enjoy it. Oh, by the way, has Roxy said anything about me? DNA, or shall I extract them in your sleep as per usual?
2 more points, 2 more moves. Now I could equal the high score right now. In my mind, I see it 3 different fucking ways equaling the high score, but that's not what I want to do. I want to top it. How can I top the high score? Is it my fault? Did I fuck up the puzzle? Or is the puzzle fucked up to begin with? Because here's the thing. Some of the puzzles you get are fucked up, and there's no way to beat the high score. They just threw that in to fuck with people like me. Other people didn't even hear when they said it. Just watch this. Watch this. Ready? 2 moves, high score matched. I could stop right here.
Right.
But there's something I'm missing, or this is just as good as the puzzle gets. I think there's something I'm missing.
Okay.
But the problem is, it's got to be something real small, because that's the only one I didn't move down on the first line. Now I can move that and that.
I've never actually met anyone as interested in science as I was until this moment.
So
Were I not utterly allergic to the very
this one,
word,
the
I
all
might
flat.
consider us friends.
Yeah, but if I move this, here's what happens. If I move this, I push 1. I lose 1, get 1. That was no points. And then it takes another point to push this set of flax through to flax up here. Because this is where, see how this purple is, this is all purple. That's all flat. So I could take this away and do this. See, it still shined. I've matched the high score. Now, that's the level where the flags start again. The next highest flag up that doesn't have gray on it. I mean, oh yeah, that is not. The next highest flag up is this line right here. But then that means I gotta push these flags out of this 4 flag area. Now, say fuck that. What about this Zane? Take him out.
I'm not giving you one.
Push the Zane right here. All that does leave me is 67. That doesn't even get the high score. Nah, nigga. I would at least push this, or this, or this. But if I push anything else, watch me. All I do is get even Steven. I lose a point, get a point. See how all these Amaras are gray? See how all of these flags are colored? I don't want to bring colored into it. But once you start pushing stuff from the bottom, it ain't do shit. That actually took a point away.
Think away, Vault Hunter.
So here's the thing. I can push this one and submit.
Wonderful. I would have done it better, probably, but game recognized game, as it were.
Yo, bitch, this on me. I love you, Tannis. Wonderful. I didn't catch the quote, but she was like, wonderful. Game recognized game. I would have done it better, but game recognized. No, I matched the high score, bitch. You wouldn't have done it better. You wouldn't have beat that high score. I looked at it. That shit was garbage.
I like when it was a high school or and you beat the score
Yo, I took a
and
picture of it.
create a high score.
I took a picture. I
see
shared
it.
some of my
I got it.
activities. Yo, nah, I beat a high score. And she, what did she say? She was like, what is this feeling? Oh, what is this? Oh, envy. Oh, that means I'm up to 3 feelings. And I was like, I wonder what the other 2 feelings are.
Because I love getting those extra points.
So, let me see. I got my booster. And, I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready.
Alright, so since I'm going with... Yeah, that works.
That bores me, as most things do.
That bores me. As most things do. Oh, it's at that moment that he asked himself, what was he using? Oh. Okay. Ching chong chang. Yeah, truly ready when you are. Oh, wait. First, I gotta do something on the thingy. With the thingy. Okay. That has nothing to do with the game. Teleport us to the thing. So we can go kill that man. Whoa. Woltan knew his time would come. I'm like, what do you mean my time would come? When I be farming you, nigga. What are you talking about? I'd never get farmed. I'm the strongest. The strongest. Woltan's the strongest. Shut up, nigga. Give me your loot. Woltan, you got loot. And they got to the point where your loot would be available. Well, it's available now. Dude. But they delayed the new takedown. You shouldn't be ready. They remember? That's the reason they delayed the new takedown. I guarantee you somebody was like, no, not enough people beating the original takedown. Yo, you should be ready. You should make a new one before they beat this one. You should make 3 new ones before you make this one. Somebody in the thing was like, you should make 3 new ones. And that guy is still on the table because he has great ideas. Not everybody agrees with him, but he still said, yo, we should make 3 new takedowns. That's a lot of work. Gamers will appreciate it. Glad to have you back.
Gotta check my stream. Still streaming.
You too?
Yep.
I'm starting up a new one.
Followers. Awesome sauce.
That was because you're an awesome player. Yo, baby. If you have 3 followers, give them a glimpse at your loadout real quick. Show them what you're rocking. Show them your build. You know, not too slow, but just long enough so that they can take a screenshot with a camera or just pause it on a video and still go back and be like, yo, this is really legit. She's a fucking genius. Because everybody has thought, do the points really matter? And if they do matter, what should I do with them? And I be telling people, yo, you should do you. Because not too many people can rock 100% in the red tree. That's what I'm doing. I got 100% in my red tree and 25% in my green. It's real easy to build. How'd you build it? I filled up all the gaps in the tree. It was like, you know, this is a red skill. You should use that. And I was like, okay. Bam, 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 bam. And then after you show them your build, we can show them our items after we kill. Because most people at this point have gotten antsy. They're like, yo, that's a weird build. I don't know if that'll work. And I'll be like, yo, baby, what I always tell people, it always seems stupid until you remember that bumblebees can fly. Shall we?
We shall.
Ladies first, hit the switch.
Intel says there's an elevator down to the lower levels. Make your way there and be ready for some heavy resistance. I'm counting on you, Vault Hunter.
Watching haters wonder why Gambino got that game off. pH, balance. Why don't? Because I said so. You figure them some sweet and low. Yeah, you got some silverware, but really, are you eating though? Are you eating though? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so beginners, you ain't eating at all. Like a piano.
I like your enthusiasm.
Don't be mad because I'm doing me better than you doing it. Fuck, I'm with you. Silver strong gold, bro. Jump from the Palisades. White hood. Okay. Nice second win.
Thank you.
Tell them, man. Nice, if I'm doing me better than you doing you. Baby, I got comments on my live. I'm gonna read them when we get past Kraken. You know what I'm saying? Clear the crowd, kill the Kraken. Let's do this. Out of my way. I can't reload this. Black, don't lie to me. Come on. You mean you can't reload this yet? Alright, load up. Ready?
Ready?
5, 4, 3. Let's do this. Good night, Kraken. Oh, look, you try to drop in and zip all around with the quick. It's cool. We're ready for it. Nice second win. Second win. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what we do. Hey, wait, Dad. What do you have for me, Kraken? Oh, I thank you. Thank you for your contribution, Kraken. We will remember you. Kraken's like, you're not just gonna sell what you just picked up for me, right? I'm like, Kraken, you do not get to question what we do with your gear as we pick it up from you. You just get to shut the fuck up. And he's like, you're gonna sell it, aren't you? I'm like, Kraken. Shut up. Fucking sell it. Yo, he was like this. Fucking sell it. Why did you just tell me you selling it? Because, my nigga, it's not my point to tell you. You should have better gear. It's not your fault. So we shouldn't even be having this conversation, Kraken. Kraken, what's wrong? What's cracking? Kraken? And Kraken's like, God damn it, you used to sell everything. Just for me now. I was like, Kraken, those times you used to pick up your shields. Yo, I'll be real with you. They changed the drop rates for stuff. Kraken was the first person that dropped me the version OM. And I love that shield. And I was like, Kraken, it's not your fault. Just shut up, eat these bullets. Yo, just shut up, eat these bullets, my nigga. All I'm saying is a lot of bullets. Just shut up and eat them. You talking a lot. Blow. And he went, alright, you ready? I'm ready.
Hold up. I'm responding to something somebody said on my feed.
Awesome. Then I'm gonna check my feed too. New raid here yet? I heard have a nice flight to my house. What's your opinion on modded gear? Orange law. That was all bullshit. I can read that whole thing here. One, he knows the new raid's not here. That's a stupid question. I heard it have a nice flight to my house. Nigga, would you really tell people that, yo? Be careful what you wish for. Just might get it. What's your opinion on modded gear? Baby. And last but not least, Orange Law. Read all of this. And after you've read it, what do you see from this? I'll tell you what I see. They're not taking this conversation seriously. The first question, new raid here yet? You ask anybody that. You're not really asking me that. You're just asking me a question to see if I'll stop what I'm doing to answer it. Second question, I heard it have a nice flight. Not a question. I wasn't even talking to him, remember? That was, what's your opinion on modded gear? Now notice, by then, I wasn't even talking to him. Now he's back to asking me questions. And this one, the real question that he had to ask me, didn't have a question mark. Huh? Why is that important? It's important because I want you to understand that if you were going to look at which one of these questions was the real question, the one that doesn't have the question mark is the real question. If we were doing this on SATs, which one of these is the real question? Notice all I put behind this one is a question mark. What's your opinion on modded gear? New raid here yet? Which one of these is really a question? This is like back on SATs. You got multiple answers, but only one of them is the right one. Remember? They used to tell you in multiple choice tests that one of the answers is obviously the real answer. All the rest of that shit is just filler. All the rest of this shit is filler. That was the only thing he wanted to know. Right there. Intelligence Analysis 101. Number one, you need to find out what the real point is. What is it the person is asking? What is it they're trying to show you? All the rest of this is bullshit. That is the only thing that was real. I heard it. Have a nice flight to my house. Laughing my ass off. New raid here yet? Orange, lol. Do you dig what I'm saying? Listen to the last one. What's your opinion on modded gear? I could stack all of the 4 quotes up against each other without what's their opinion on modded gear in the rotation. And if I tossed it in, it would be the odd man out at that moment. And you would notice it because it's there. But I'm analyzing everything a person is saying, everything a person is doing. My favorite thing is when a person is doing. There is not much better analysis that you can get from actual observation. Because people are going to tell you a ton of shit. I'm going to tell you the horse has got all the colors. That's a horse of a different color. However, this right here is a perfect example of a psychoanalysis of a person. I'm taking a screenshot of this. Where is it? Oh, before we drop down there. I'm taking a screenshot of this. Oh, I can't because it's in my live. Never mind. You can take a screenshot of it from your phone.
Oh, yeah, I can. Here. I'll do that.
Take a screenshot of that shit, share it to 2 jumps. It's a perfect analysis. Here's what I want you to ask yourself. How many times is it in a day that people are giving me 75% bullshit and really only 25% real shit? If it's just the average person, I want you to know it's 75%. How? Well, we just tested the average person just now. 75% clean. Baby, you read it. Nigga literally said nothing, nothing, something, nothing. You ever had somebody say something mean to you just to see if they could get you to get a rise out of you?
Oh, yeah. All the time.
That was what that was. Yo, it's gonna take a lot to get me. They're not equipped enough hard, soft, left, right to hurt my feelings. Yo, cyberbullying, the first time I ever heard of it, I don't want to say that because I'm going to lose so many fans, gain so many fans, all for the wrong reasons and all for the right reasons, all at the same time, at the damn time. So all I want to say is this: I come from an old school where sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. You say whatever you want, but you're going to have to do it to me. And you know what the funny thing is? No matter how many people you say it to, you're going to get them to do it to me. Now watch how many officers in your army you lose. Soldiers in your army you lose. Getting them to do it to me. Have fun with that.
I already lost my career. I'm alone. Call me alone.
You're never alone. Really, I like how you said that, and you nodded that eyelid like, yeah, I'm saying something you don't know about, something you don't understand. Okay, cool. How about this? If you're standing in a room, are you alone? No, you ain't gotta fucking depends that shit question. I said, you are standing in a room. Are you alone? You see, and that's the funny thing. You can't even give a definitive answer about a question you're being asked that you could make the decisions on. So, no, you said I guess. And I don't know what that means because I guess is not yes. Cool. You say yes? So, you're standing in a room. Are you alone? Yes. The answer is no. Because God's there. What do you mean, oh? You're never alone. God's always with you. Alright, you ever watched the show Avatar? Nope. Naruto? The fuck was that? And all I could think of was kung fu and martial arts and shit. Oh, I got one. Indiana Jones. Not Temple of Doom. Temple of Doom? Temple of Doom. Indiana Jones Temple of Doom. You remember when he's fighting the guy who could rip people's hearts out? They're on the bridge. Bridge is falling. The guy tries to rip his heart out. You remember that? Everybody seen that scene.
Good. That's a good scene.
What happened? He turned the power back on him.
Yeah.
Because Shiva was not with him anymore.
Nope.
You betrayed Shiva. You betrayed Shiva. You betrayed Shiva. You betrayed Shiva. Remember, Indiana Jones was like, I'm about to die. But then he remembered, you betrayed Shiva. Took his hand off his chest and then pulled his heart out. And the rocks got hot and burned their way out of the bag and fell into the river with the gators. And nobody wants to go get them from the gators. Not for another 1,000 years.
Gator food now.
Not gator food. Those are gator relics for another 1,000 years. Yo, were you giving the... What does that story have to do with anything? Even when you are hanging from a rope bridge against the worst enemy in the world, you are never alone. And I'm alone against this one enemy. It's just me versus them. And he was like, you betrayed Shiva. That was Indiana Jones. Big conversations. Long before he reached the age of 8.
I remember our conversation.
You are never alone. There are gods, ghosts, demons, angels, spirits, luck, karma, all that shit, the wind rolling around you, Murphy's Law, all the time. Shit, there's one that ain't even got a name that's gonna fuck with you. It's called gravity. You're never alone. So you can take that sad story of I'm alone, and you look into the mirror by yourself in the room and be like, I'm alone. You tell yourself that, and you can tell yourself that because you'll be the victim all your life. I'm never alone. Even when I jerk my dick, God's watching me. It's weird, trust me. Took a while to get over. Because if you say God's watching you at all times, watching everything, then that means even when you're masturbating, God's watching. It's gonna take you a second to really boil that egg and turn it into a deviled egg that you split in half and serve to your friends. But I want you to get it right. God and the devil are always watching you, even when you're masturbating.
I never had a problem with him watching you yesterday.
You're never alone. Ever. So that you said yes just means that you're lying to yourself. And you can lie to yourself. You can't lie to me, Craig. You ain't got to lie to kick it. I'm alone. I'm so alone in the world. With what? What are you experiencing that somebody else isn't going through? Dealing with Daniel? Well, actually, to be honest, that's I could almost start in AA, but it would be DD. Dealing with Daniel. And y'all would sit around the table and talk about what dealing with Daniel was like. And there would be women in there who'd be like, you know, being a Daniel-holic wasn't that bad to me. He didn't beat me. Hold up. Well, I mean, he did a few times, but he never left any bruises that the cops could see. Oh my God, saying it out loud. I'm not turning shit around, tell the truth. I never leave any bruises the cops can see. And you know what they think about that? Oh. Well, fuck you. You're not dead. I'm joking. It's just that being with a martial artist is different. You say, oh, teach me something, show me some shit. I'm never going to forget that. And I'm going to question you 3 times. And I don't know, maybe you were drunk or something, but you went the whole line. Nah, I trust you. No, you don't understand. I love you. I trust you. I'm like, some of this is gonna hurt, and you're like, it's okay. I've been hurt before.
You sure that was me?
Sure, that was me.
I don't recall.
She went, I don't recall that. No. Do you remember when you stopped? I'm gonna take. I had nothing to do with it, and I'm glad.
Kind of, sort of. You kept falling off in the middle of the process.
Kind of, sort of.
Can't keep picking it up.
There's room at the top for only one. And there's only one. Static X.
Static X.
Oh yeah, super safe. Why did they never do that? I get it now. Oh yeah, super safe. Go away, Rhoda. Go away. Welcome. Freedom. God mode, bitches. When the death song
Those
begins
red marks
to
megs, but we're
stand.
on to something bigger. Keep going.
Keep going. How's it feel to be top tier, baby?
It feels fucking awesome.
I'm a top tier player, man. You ain't gotta talk to me, homie. You ain't gotta impress me with your mod. Nigga tried to impress me with his mods. I was like, nah, dog. I'm platinum the game. I don't need to cheat. So he crashed my game. Remember? Remember? He was like, nah, I'm not gonna try and impress you with my mods. And then he crashed my game. More of the story is modders will either crash the game or try and impress you with their mods. One or the other. It's not really that long a story when they get to modding.
Somebody watching my feed, we were using modded gear because we were ripping through people.
Hold up, wait a minute,
No.
hold up. Let's look at each other. Let's look at each other. You ready? You looking at me, right?
Yes.
All right, now
Yes.
I'm looking at you. You ready?
Yes.
Go to your menu. I'll go to my menu. Start at your first weapon. Sit there for 3 seconds. Go to your second weapon. Sit there for 3 seconds. Go to your third weapon. Sit there for 3 seconds. Go to your fourth weapon. Sit there for 3 seconds. And so forth with each item down. And down. Now press right. And press up. And stop there and look at your mod and laugh at them like, yo, we ain't using modded gear. We are 100% legit, head to toe.
Yes.
Now they can go back and pause that at any time on your live and watch that and pause it. You would of course show them your build if you want to flash them. Flash them.
I did it already.
Flash them under your hood. No, flash them under your hood right after you do your items. You gotta flash them under. Come on, baby, I did it. Oh my god, you're so new. Baby, you're so new. You're so new. You're so new. You're so new. You don't know how to shine on niggas yet. That's okay. It's alright. I'm gonna teach you how to shine on motherfuckers. You're really good at something. I don't know if you've ever been the best at something. You've probably been really good like 80%. But you're in the top 4 percentile of shit. Let me show what it's like to be at the top. I thought you knew it from back with the... Never mind. It's cool. I'm doing it. I'm not telling you I'm doing it. I'm just doing it.
Organics and their dancing.
I'm looking at every single thing. So a person that was watching my live could go back, pause any single second of that and be like, yo, he really did get all of that legit gear. Now, here's the deal. You know how people be like, I only use it to farm?
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't, baby. Because as far as you're concerned, when they say, what do you feel like me?
No modded gear, it's cheating.
There you go. Your money is always welcome, baby. I'm not trying to be harsh on you, but I'm just trying to be harsh on you. I don't want anybody ever telling them that I was not the coolest people as your pod man. Well, he seemed pretty nice when he was talking to her when I was watching it. Nah. Yo. Yeah. Get him, baby. They thought you were using modded gear. You don't use modded gear. Ew. We don't do modded gear here. I thought you guys were using modded gear. No, we don't do modded gear. She was like, I already showed them. Nah, you gotta flash them for real. Let's show them right now. Ready?
Ready.
So you found me some loot?
They're gonna do a murder on you!
There we go. Come on, baby.
Ready to go?
The cower underneath him. He must not.
Let's do this.
backing you.
Good for you. Cause my monsters are real. And how I feel. These monsters can't. And they'll never say time. Guardian tokens. Guardian tokens, SA.
I got some a while back. I can tell you.
I could. What? When she got her Guardian token? Nah, when I got mine. Misery, one of you bitches is gonna fucking die. You're gonna have to melee somebody to get free of the sumo squat. Now you're respawning, never mind.
Now that is definitely your target! Light that giant bastard up!
Oh shit. Not looking, just grabbing the stuff. I should be looking, but I just grabbing the stuff. It's only gonna be so much stuff. And that's it. For some reason, it just keeps reading you as spectating instead of spawning you back in.
Yep.
But your stuff will be in your lost loot, and you can check it from there.
Yep.
I am going to eat some food and call it a night.
I'm with you.
Because I'm hiccuping. I need something on my stomach.
I'm with you.
So, GG, baby. God is good all the time.
All the time, God is good.